So, yeah, we're going to get started then. Well, is it possible to look and feel better in 2 weeks? That's the fitness challenge two of our viewers took on. Shirley Siegel, a full-time professional, and Erica Penn, a busy stay-at-home mom.
And to help them achieve their goal, we teamed them up with two of our fitness trainers, Mr. Abs, Levi James, and celebrity trainer Larissa DiDio. And 14 days later,
all four are here to give us an update. See, it's that time. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Now, first, before we ask how the experience was, here's both of you doing your workouts in one of your training sessions. Let's take a look.
I cannot go any faster, trust me. Or else I'm going flying off, and you're not going to see me for a while.
Keep saying no pain, no gain, and hopefully I won't feel it tomorrow, but we're fine.
So this was a challenge, but now did you discover that you had strength that you didn't think that you had before?
Definitely, because the first day and the second day I just was dying. I just didn't want to do it. It was so torturous, but by the second week I was like a pro. I mean, you get yourself up and you do it. It's like a big difference, and I was actually motivated to do it.
And Shirley, what about you?
I noticed a major improvement, especially on the cardio side. I could do a lot more than I could 2 weeks ago. Small period of time, but big change.
Nice.
Okay, so from the trainer's point of views, what was the most challenging part for you guys? I'll start with Levi. Over the past 2 weeks.
I think the most challenging was the schedule, because she works full time, and you have to make sure you keep the person motivated but focused on the goals. So we made sure we focus on the short-term goals, but make sure that you stay motivated and keep it exciting and fresh and dynamic. And I think we did that. Made it fun. We had a good time.
What about for you?
I would say that her schedule also, as being a mom of four, it's really, really challenging. In addition to that, we had 2 weeks to do this. Typically, it takes 6 to 8 weeks to get some really noticeable results. And in 2 weeks, we sort of fast-forwarded our program, small changes, big results. So I usually change people's programs from week to week. So we did it almost on a daily basis this time. So I constantly kept, she was accountable to me. So it was a fast-forward program. She was on a fast track in a 2-week time to getting really and showing results and showing other moms that you can do it as well. And this is something that you can do every day and forever, really, and stay fit and healthy forever.
Well, you did get results, and you did see results. So, Erica, can you tell us what you lost over the course of 2 weeks?
I lost 6 pounds, which is huge for me. Huge.
Wow.
That's great.
And I think 7 inches.
That's incredible.
And 2 inches of my waist within the first few days, because I just stopped eating huge bulks of food.
Right.
It was a big difference, very quick.
And Shirley, let's talk about your results as well.
Well, I lost 5.5 pounds, which is amazing. I can't remember the last time I was able to do that. I don't know ever. And I lost 6.5 inches. So
That's
3 inches off my waist. So
wonderful.
I kind of go, this is what I lost.
But it was following the plan, though. You know, it really was
It's by
following.
focusing on nutrition and focusing on working out. You know, it was hard work, but and a lot of effort. But you know, I think balancing both sides and working with Levi, you know, without his support, I never could have done it. But I was really pleased with the results.
That's great.
Wow. Well, 2 success stories here. People at home are going, I want to do this. How do I do this? So, Larissa, what advice would you give our viewers?
Well, there are a couple of key things that you need to realize when you're working out. The first one would be consistency. 6 days a week. You have to work out every single day. To believe that you can skip days or you can be a weekend warrior and fulfill your goals is unrealistic. And all you really have to do is make it reasonable. You only have to do 15 to 20 minutes of cardio per day. And that's what I was telling Erica. You know, when you try to think that you have to do an hour a day, it gets, you sort of beat yourself up before you even go, right? So that was the most, so all she convinced herself was that 15 minutes a day, and I can do it. And typically when you go on for 15 minutes a day, it feels great. But then after a while, you feel better and you want to stay a little longer, 20 or 25 minutes. So that, making it reasonable. The second thing would be to combine cardiovascular and strength training. Strength training is key. It really, it lowers your body fat, it increases your metabolism. That is huge. Accountability is huge as well. Whether you write down your food, whether you put it into an app, fitness apps are great. MyFitnessPal, Lose It is also wonderful. It keeps track of what you're eating, because what happens a lot of times is you start consuming, and because you don't really know what you're consuming, you trick yourself. Your body actually tricks itself into believing it's being quote unquote good, and you're not consuming responsibly. So
Lots of tools and tips there. And Levi, I see you nodding your head a little bit. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I definitely agree. Because the thing is, you have to make sure that you're paying attention to everything. You need a holistic approach. You need to focus on nutrition. You need to focus on strength training. You need to focus on cardiovascular training. And also circuit training is very good. Because you want to keep your heart rate up and you want to make sure that you maintain muscle mass. The thing is, when people cut their calories, you always run the risk of losing muscle. So that's where the strength training is very important. You need to keep that lean body mass, so that way you're just burning fat and you're not losing any muscle at all. And since muscle is so metabolically active, the more muscle you have, the more efficient your body becomes at burning fat. And you always want to make sure you keep it dynamic, because it's one thing to have the plan laid out, but sticking to the plan, you need to make sure the person is engaged, they're educated, and they're excited. And on that note, I have a gift to keep Shirley going.
Okay.
Because this is the start of a journey. This is our journey. This is the start. 2 weeks is just a jump-off point.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to ask the ladies how they're going to continue this after the 2 weeks, but I want to see what you gave, what you got for Shirley here.
With that in mind, to keep things going, we made it exciting, and as you saw in the videos, Shirley and I did some kickboxing and some boxing.
Oh my God.
So this is a gift for you to keep things going. And not only that, another great thing she did, another thing that's very important, you really have to make sure that everyone's on board. Her husband got on board with the nutrition program too, and on her off days, they walked in the city, sometimes 40 blocks.
That's great.
So it was great.
Fantastic.
So to keep that going, I also got your pedometer, so you can keep tracks.
Oh.
So that's the thing. You have to make sure that definitely we pay attention to all the details.
Well, Shirley, you're all set now, so how are you going to maintain this healthier lifestyle?
I think that I will do it because I started doing it every day, and I just don't want to stop. I had such fast results, and also I believe Larissa will probably be texting me nonstop to make sure.
Which is great.
I keep doing it, so I think I'll keep it going.
That's what I was wondering real quick, if both of you, during these 2 weeks, were you looking at your phone going, no, leave your
Why did I
have those moments?
I have to
Morning tonight, she was texting me.
I have to say, every time I would go to my emails to say, oh, there's another one from here.
You're both doing your jobs. Great. Well, you all look great, and congratulations on your success.
You did a fantastic job. And thank you both to
Great
Erica
work.
and Shirley. You guys did a great job.
Yeah.
And keep it up. And also to our trainers, Larissa and Levi.
Yes.
We can't thank you enough.
so thrilled to be here. So much fun.
Thanks so much. Oh, that's why we have them on all the time. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Speaking of fitness, we've been asking today's Q from the Couch, what's your biggest fitness challenge? And here's what some of you are telling us online. Naomi's challenge is actually getting to the gym, much like Carolina said hers is.
And Adria says daily motivation.
And let's see, John's biggest challenge is walking away from the fridge.
That's tough.
Can I just say this? When you flashed the results, losing 6 inches, losing 7 inches in 2 weeks is amazing.
That's unbelievable.
I think having that care and that attention from Levi and Larissa really makes a lot of the difference. Following that nutrition plan, making sure that you're accountable, and a lot of those tips that Larissa gave are very helpful. If you want to kickstart yourself, if you want to make a change, I think mentally telling yourself 15 to 20 minutes, I can do it. Once you get there, you do start to feel better.
You know what else I liked? I liked that the husband was on board too.
That helps too.
You got to have that.
I think from the outset is a lot of people are like, I'd love to lose 15 pounds. I'd love to lose 20 pounds. But when you're really focused and committed, like both of them are, to actually doing it, because it doesn't just happen because you want it to happen, but they really committed themselves to working hard, as we saw in the video.
But also, Lisa, like to your point, it's about being healthy. It's not about losing a number. You know, I think at the end of the day, we all have this like magical number that we'd love to see, but it's more about being healthy and establishing better habits.
Good for them.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Great story.
And coming up, red carpet fashion, who dazzled, who didn't. We're looking at the best and the worst looks.